The third annual winter festival, known as Carnaval Maine, kicks off tomorrow night. Among other things, the festival has a new location in Portland's Old Port.
There will be a variety of events and attractions, including food, theater, concerts, and comedy. With us to talk about Carnaval Maine is Brian Corcoran, the CEO of Shamrock Sports and Entertainment, the firm that produces Carnival. Thanks for coming in. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Let's talk first of all about the location, which is, as we said, new. Where will Carnival be held this week?
So DeMillo's on the water. We have overtaken that beautiful parcel that people known as a parking lot to become our festival footprint to celebrate Maine as a state for all seasons.
And you've got a wide range of events. We just alluded to some of them. Give us a sense. What are you going to be doing? What are you going to be putting on, particularly Thursday through Sunday?
We've got a little bit for everybody. Live music, comedy, theater. We've got our friends at the Children's Museum and Theater of Maine doing Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus as an example. So very much family friendly. Some fun for all ages. Outdoor fun, not just live entertainment on the stage. We've got ice sculptures. We've got Duncan and sponsors doing activations throughout. We've got food trucks. So from noon to 8 o'clock, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and noon to 6 on Sunday, there's fun for all.
And the location this year has changed. The format's changed a little bit. What did you learn in the last couple years that led to those changes?
I'd like to think third time is a charm. Right? This will be the third in 2023. So I think it's less is more. We've got a focus on, as a dad, there's more for family fun, but also when it comes to live entertainment on the main stage, whether you're a fan of the Mallet Brothers Band and regional favorites like Griffin, William Sherry on Sunday and Love by Numbers, or headliners, national touring headliners, Parmalee and Michael Ray, I'd say that is the single fastball, if you will, to put a sports dynamic to it. People love the headline shows, and what a better way to celebrate winter in Maine than featuring some of this great talent.
Absolutely. So you gave us a little snapshot of who's going to be performing. Who else can people expect this year at Carnival?
I'd say the one thing I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up is we're all known for our culinary and our craft industry here in the state of Maine. Yeah. So we have a beloved event that will lead into these headline performances called Bites and Brews under this beautiful heated illuminated igloo that we operate. So up to 300 people. A lot of the sessions will sell out. We'll feature our award-winning culinary chefs and our craft industry here in the state of Maine. And in addition to, I mentioned comedy. So we've actually got this group Repercussion, which was a big hit last year. You might have seen Stomp and other productions. Well, these guys bring a little flair of comedy on the stage. So Saturday and Sunday afternoon, people will be in for a real treat with Repercussion among the Children's Museum and Theater of Maine and other things.
Anytime you put on an event that's outdoors or mainly outdoors in Maine in the first week in March, you've got some challenges. And I would think part of the challenge is simply attracting the people you want, the chefs you want, the performers you want. They might say, yeah, performing in a parking lot down on the Portland waterfront in the first week of March, I think I'll pass. How hard is it to get them to come?
We have a hardworking team, but I think also at a time where the last two carnivals, we've really, I think, opened hearts and wallets. Business operators have really seen the light of what impact charitable, community, and economic that we can make with a splash, with an event like Carnaval Maine at a time where, as we know, are dark, are cold, people aren't accustomed, we have these great attractions across the state. If you don't head to the mountains during the winter, this provides everybody with family fun at a time where there's really not a lot in the entertainment offering.
Real quickly, what happens if it rains or snows?
Rain or shine, we're on. Certainly safety first, but we're prepared for the worst, expecting the best. And thanks to your New Center Maine team, we have a great lineup of weather ahead this weekend.
Well, our weather team had nothing to do with that.
So the show will go on is the answer to yours. Certainly stay tuned. Dress, we're looking at sun by day and cooler temperatures by night. So certainly dress for the occasion.
Yeah, and not a free event. People need tickets for everything
That's
we're
correct.
talking about.
CarnavalME.com. They can go there. General admission, VIP tickets, Bites and Brews tickets still available online.
Great stuff.
That's the last word. Brian Corcoran, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Hope it all goes well.
See you at Carnaval Maine.
Carnaval Maine happening Thursday through Sunday of this week. More information about it in the 207 section of our New Center Maine app or website.